keep up with tonight, so thank you for being patient with me. I will start the slideshow. Give me a second, and I'm going to go because I have my partner in crime here with me. There you are. All right, we'll get started. What happens on my computer is it goes dark for like 15 seconds. Now
we get to guess the names tonight.
Now we're good. Now we're all good.
Bob Smith.
Bob Smith, right. Okay. My name is Rick Redford. I'm the host, and my co-host is Dan Colley.
How's it going, everybody?
Perfect. Good to see y'all tonight. We've got a couple of really exciting things to say. Okay, so for those of you who are, let me go one slide further. If you're not, this is, well, actually, during the next 7 days, starting tomorrow on November 11th through the 17th, there is something called the GoPro 7 Days of Enrollment program that ARIIX Worry is putting on. We are capitalizing on this. We're piggybacking on this. We're joining forces with this. What are some other things we can say about it?
We're leveraging
this.
Money.
We're leveraging other people's activities. Yeah. And so that's 7 days, right? 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th.
Here's the one. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right. And if it was more than 10 days, then I'd be screwed because I can't count if I don't have my fingers to count with. So every day we're going to be doing a drawing. The way you get into this drawing is enrolling somebody or 2 people or 3 people. So if you enroll 1 person, you get 1 entry. If you enroll 2, you get 4 entries. If you enroll 3, you get 6 entries. If you enroll 4, guess how many you get? 8 entries. If you enroll 5,
1 million.
1 million, you get 10 entries.
10 entries.
You get to maximize or leverage this, and the more entries you get. And the prize is going to be every day. There's a prize drawing for at least a minimum of $300 worth of product. So the winner each day will get that. And at the end of this, the goal of this enrollment promotion is to enroll 5 people during those 7 days. I think everybody on this call could do it if you wanted to. If you put your mind to this and you set your energy to it, you could do this. For those who do 5 in those 7 days, you'll be entered into a drawing along with all the people from Noni that do the same thing. And the grand prize will be a fabulous trip for 2.
Awesome.
If only 1 person wins this, meaning there's only 1 person to draw, it's going to be a beautiful night stay in Santa Quinn, Utah.
Santa Quinn.
Yeah. No, I mean, what I'm saying is more than likely it'll be more than likely it'll be in Mexico, trip for 2. Anyway, it'll be awesome.
I just heard Rick talking to all the people from Alberta. So that's what, no offense to Alberta. It's beautiful up there, but it's cold right now. So
it is cold right there.
I don't want your vacation.
I would go south.
Yeah,
fly south. All right. In December, also ARIIX Worry's GoPro event. You can now purchase tickets with your AOR points. We've been announcing this for a little while. If you have any questions, call Omar or his team. They can answer those questions for you. Also, this Thursday night, 7:00 p.m. Mountain Time, this is the kickoff of the U.S. and Canadian Latin market for everybody to be a part of. So come on this call. It's at 7:00 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Thursday. David Garcia, who is the area director over this area of the world and this demographics. Mark Wilson's going to be on. Dr. Alberto Pena, who is number 2 globally, worldwide power anchor from Mexico. Wow. He's an incredible human being. You're going to love hearing from him. Great call, 7:00. This is, you have the Zoom number. I know it's on there. We're going to be putting it up on the social media as well. If you missed it on this, then go to the ARIIX Corporate North America Facebook page and you will see the same information. Also, this coming Saturday, it's here. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Put on your best clothes. I'm going to put on my boogie woogie shoes. As far as you know. And we're going to be honoring all of the title advancements. I'm crazy, right? From last year to this year, meaning from last event in September of last year through the end of October this year. If you have had a title advancement, you're going to be heard from. So
sweet.
Yeah, you be there. Just be there to celebrate with everybody else. And we're going to be honoring the Partners Council, a couple of Unleash Award winners, the Vision Award winner, the big award for the year. It'll be great. Only an hour and a half. Join us on Saturday morning. Also, December, November 20th and 21st, a week from this weekend. That's coming up, a week from Thursday or Friday, in Destin or Fort Walton Beach in Florida. This is an event. If you do not have it, you have a take a picture of this, and you'll see um, the Eventbrite link, or give me a call or send me a text. I'll send you the link, and you can register for this. It is a packed house. It's going to be great. I'm excited to be there. Also, as for those of you who have been a part of ARIIX for some time, you know that we do a day of service across the world. And the week that we have chosen in North America is the week of November 30th through December 5th. Choose a day during that week. Band together. You can do it solo. You can band together with two people. You can band together with a group of people, depending on what the rules are, the COVID rules in your local market. Go give of yourself. Do something unique. A food kitchen. Last year we cleaned up a community center, a religious community center. It was a lot of fun. The year before that, we built beds for children who don't have beds through a group called Sleep in Heavenly Peace. This year, we're looking to do a blood drive. And I don't mean like Transylvanian blood drive. I mean like a giving blood drive, read through the Red Cross. But if you want to, order this shirt first, and then all of you wear this shirt while you're doing it. It's going to be great fun. It's going to be awesome. The shirts are there in your back office. And if you order now, you'll have it in time. So anyway, this is going to be fantastic. Every year, we really get a lot out of this. Take a picture of yourself, do a video of yourself performing this service. It's really great.
I love that idea. Just real fast. It's probably doing these kind of things. These are the things that you'll look back on and you'll remember it. Like oftentimes you don't remember what you did in the month of July in your business, but you'll remember what you did on that day of service. It'll stick with you for a long time. So jump into it. I think it's a great idea.
It is, and we 2 years ago, as I said, we built these bunk beds, and we went out to a warehouse, and literally it was raw pieces of wood. We planed the wood, we sanded the wood, we cut it into the right sizes, we drilled the holes through them, we sanded them again, we stained, and then we actually were able to that day be a part of delivering to 3 different families who had children that were sleeping on the floor. It was such an amazing experience. It was just, not only was it great to be together and band together and bond together to build the beds, but then to see the faces of little kids who were receiving these beds. It was just really.
I would even put together IKEA furniture for that type of
right.
I would never put together IKEA furniture, but for that good of a cause, I would do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Think it's really cool.
It is. It's great. So participate with us. It doesn't matter how big the project is. Just do something. Do something in your. The way I used to teach this in another company I was with is that go outside of yourself. Do something where it really doesn't benefit you in any way, and give a service to somebody who needs the service. So it could be very, very anonymous. It could be just solo. It could be groups. But yeah, we love. Is highlighted in our loyalty shopping.
Product of the product right here.
Product yes. Beauty. Yeah, thank you. The Lucem skincare, as you know, there's another before and after. We'll be featuring one every week, but look at that before and after. There are some tremendous before and afters already with this product. Exciting product. I love Lucem. And every Monday afternoon, again, if you haven't been with us, 3:00 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Robert Allen, ARIIX Success with Robert Allen happens, and great accountability, great lessons, great teaching, and be with us on Monday afternoons. So with that, Dan, we're up.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. We've got recognition, new team leads, and as we know, this is what I've got to try to find a way to move this bar. Okay, sorry. So I'm going to move the bar. All right. So here we go. Kim Hoback from, first of all, team leads, new team leads. And as we all know, team lead is step one in your journey. It's an opportunity to be recognized for that first step. We love step one. Amy, don't we love step one? Yes, we love step one. So let's everybody that I can see on camera, and I can see Michael, I can see Amy, I can see Ronnie. I want to see clapping. All right. So our new team leads. Number 1, Kim Hoback from Tennessee.
Lisa Bruce from Alabama.
Diane Manning from California.
Kayla Meyering from Texas.
Arisa Galen from Oregon.
Jorge Gutierrez from California.
Edgar Valencia from California.
Malka Hodaya Nakmani
Nachmani.
from New York.
Awesome. Sean and Sharon McClurg from Michigan.
Brianna Schaefer, California.
Amanda Barber from Arizona. Arkansas, Arkansas.
Karen Rawls from Alabama.
Henry Saavedra from New Mexico.
Darlene Levy from California.
Work for us, by the way.
Oh, really?
Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
Way to go, Brittany.
Zora Pasayo from Washington.
Diana Langley from Alberta.
Ling Ling Cheung from British Columbia.
Nicoletta Floria from Quebec.
Mireille Poulin from Quebec.
Marilou Sachade from British Columbia.
Kai Yang from British Columbia.
And Kong Chen from British Columbia. New team leads.
Good job, guys. Well done.
Awesome. Way to go.
Good job on our clappers over here.
Yes, thank you for being our yes, right?
Amy Michaels, you nailed it. Good job.
Awesome. New senior team lead. Step
2.
Dos. Ronald Kendall from Nebraska.
James McDonald, Arkansas.
Deanna Crawford from Michigan.
Christopher and Elisa Harder from Colorado.
Niger Talton from California.
Mark Kidman from Massachusetts.
Jamie Phelps from Colorado.
Margaret Broomfield from Florida.
Wendy Marshall from Tennessee.
Jan Horowitz from California.
Daniela Guarama from California.
Diane Boyer, Florida.
James Davis from Texas.
Hung Lian Wu from British Columbia.
Evan Bichon from British Columbia. Way to go, Evan. Way to go.
All right, good job. Annie Dion from Quebec.
Pierre Lagrange from Quebec.
Jing Huang from British Columbia.
Sylvain Boulet from Quebec.
And Xiao Chuan Wang from British Columbia.
Awesome. I know I shouldn't highlight any one person, but Evan is a Olympic snowboarder.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just pretty cool. He's an Olympic athlete. So from Canada, from the Canadian.
Did not
Olympic
make
team.
the Olympics in snowboarding, but I have wiped out many times doing that. So good job, Evan. You're a lot better than I am.
I made the Olympics in wet bottom contest. Yeah.
No.
Anyway, so
Just move on. Just move on from that one. Don't even want to know.
new supervisor. Let's hear it.
Actually, I am really glad you clarified.
Yeah,
that,
I
'cause
know,
I was
right?
really disturbed there for a second. So good. Okay,
Perfect.
makes sense.
Yasmina Johnson from California.
Pearl Kim from California.
Bailey Yates from Arkansas.
Cheryl Higashi from Georgia.
ATP Fitness for Life, LLC in Florida.
Tracy Temples, North Carolina.
Connie Smith, Mississippi.
Maris Lunt, California.
Carol Steele from Michigan.
Xiao Ming Zhang from British Columbia.
Lisa Aishen from Saskatchewan.
Sayak Young Sang from British Columbia.
And Lynn Marie M. Germain from Ontario. New supervisors. Congratulations.
Awesome. Good job.
Official clappers on the bottom. Thank
Yeah,
you for
they're
doing that.
Great. They're carrying us.
Yes, awesome. New senior supervisors. Joseph Hine from Wyoming.
Joshua Tashawn West from California.
Joyce Hoffman from Michigan.
Leslie Griffith, New York.
Louis Surivang from California.
Denzel Fernandez, California.
Dorothy McQuaida from California.
Tommy Rosa, Arkansas.
Pam Richardson from Louisiana.
Terry Varga from California.
Don Fosbury from Texas.
Angela Dennis, Florida.
Kimberly Bush from Colorado.
Oh boy. Guoha Chu from British Columbia.
Well done.
Guoha?
Guohua.
Okay.
Guohua. Matthew Smith and Melanie Belanger from Quebec.
Valerie Thompson, Ontario. Good job.
Way to go,
Senior
senior supervisors. Awesome. New managers. Samantha Henderson from Florida. You get all the Chinese names tonight.
Hey,
How does that working out?
This is how the professionals pronounce this. Ching Yang Wang from Ontario.
And Judy Lynn Congratulations.
myself to a professional ever when it comes to reading names. Oh my gosh.
New senior managers. Karia Hartzema from Michigan.
And Tara Shippens from Ontario. Good job, guys.
There you go. New senior managers. We skipped. Now we're skipping to senior officer. Now it's getting serious.
Okay.
Again, this is where secondary income, side hustle, side gig can start to look very much like a primary income. Who's it going to be this week? I know. Ready? Yuan Lin from British Columbia. Way to Yuan Lin.
Do we have the wrong flag for Canada?
We do. Yeah.
We'll just pretend that that's a Canadian flag right now.
My understanding is British Columbia is going to be a part of the U.S. soon, and we just gave it away. I am so sorry
That's our big announcement.
Yuan Lin. That's a big announcement tonight. Guess what?
We have acquired
British
Columbia,
yes,
as a merger.
You know how we're acquiring people.
Hey, that's what we do.
Yes. So congratulations, Yuan, and I apologize for having the American flag there. But we know you're Canadian.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're all so close.
It's very close. The borders, Yeah. Dan, thanks, man.
Hey, good job.
Awesome.
Wet bottom champion of the world.
Wet bottom champion, Olympic champion for wet bottoms. Yeah. Again, we're not going to quote that. That's going to be something that we don't talk about from now on. Okay. So our ARIIX transformation tonight, and I did not know who Katrina was. And it was brought up to me, and I've seen her before and afters that we're going to show you in a second. Pretty amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to go back. Look at this before and after. This is incredible. I love this, that somebody has been able to regain their health the way she has. This is another photo. Look at the arms. I'm not on there. Amy's got some serious guns too, but Katrina, way to go. Are you there? I want to hear from you, Katrina. I made you a co-host so you can unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Awesome, you're welcome. Thank you for being on our ARIIX Live, and please share with us a little bit about your journey.
I've been really sick all since high school, and it wasn't until I started taking supplements in 2017 and I gained my health back, but I still couldn't lose the weight with the prior company that I was with. And I was changed to ARIIX in 2000, what 6 months ago?
Yeah, 6 months ago. Yeah.
That's when the muscles started to come in, and that's what my goals were. And I just kind of hit a roadblock with the other company. I was scared to try something different, and I jumped aboard, and I was good results, great results, visible results.
Yeah, clearly. You look really lean. I mean, I'm looking at your face and your arms and stuff. What has made, like, first of all, what are the key products that you've kind of fallen in love with? And then what do you think has been the catalyst, or what made the difference to put you over the top? Because I happen to know the company you came from. They have good products. So
the drops. I thought it was, at first I thought it was skinny drops, and I'm like, I don't want to be skinny. I want to have muscle. And so, but I wanted to have that lean muscle. And so I implemented the drops. Well, I started the program before Amy had the Transformation X out, and she was like, just follow the directions on the bottles. And I kind of just went with that because I was just so excited to start.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have anything to go by. I was just going by the directions on all the bottles and ate what I normally ate from my coach and went by that regimen. And so I still had really good results. And in the morning, I have to take the MOA. That gives me superpowers. I mean, I've never really worked out all my life. I've ran a little bit, but nothing major like I'm doing now. I'm working out with like major baseball players, track star in college. And so I'm able to keep up with them. And it just so happens that when I started taking ARIIX, like I've started exceeding my abilities, and the MOA in the morning and the Rejuvenex. And after I do that, I do the shakes. I do the Power Boost, and I take the Pure Nourish and my greens. And so I work out an hour away from where I live. So I'm in my car in the parking lot mixing all my shakes up and taking them on my way home. So that's my regimen.
Now, do you mix the three together in one shake?
No, no, I gotta have
Oh,
them
you
all separate. I like the way
do.
they all taste separately. And
Really?
so I'm sitting there patiently, eager to take all of them, but I take them one by one.
Awesome. So I'm going to have you, because I'm taking a picture here. I've got it on my bigger computer. I want you to flex and say something.
This is where the vein is right here.
That's awesome. It's so a lot of people they think it's superficial, the whole thing. It's so much more than visual and visibility. It's health. I mean, what has this difference made to you? Like what you're able to do today, not just in the working outside, but probably energy in life and probably joints and everything else. What are some other things you've noticed?
I've had, well, I was scared to leave the other company because I've had really bad arthritis for the past 7 years in my knees. And I didn't think I could live without the products that I was taking before. But if I was going to come to RX, I wanted to give it a chance and I was going to come aboard 100%. And with my arthritis, but I don't have to take that nasty stuff I was doing before. And I just, I've had so much progress since I've been with RX, my muscle wise, fat wise. I'm losing my fat a lot faster than what I was before because I was at a plateau for a long period of time. And so I've, you know, kind of ran through that little plateau that I was hitting. So, and I'm just exceeding higher and higher. And so it's really got me motivated to keep progressing, and nothing's going to stop me now. I don't know how far this is going to take me. And everybody's like, stop. And I'm like, why? So I'm going to see how far this takes me.
Amen.
I'm 47 years old, so I don't know, like, you don't see people my age doing the things that I'm doing now. And a lot of people told me that it was impossible. And that kind of gave me the more motivation. The impossible possible.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Well, Katrina, thank you so much. So it's a pleasure to meet you, and I'm so glad we had you on tonight. Thanks for your story, and I'm going to be watching.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So our next guest is someone that I've grown very fond of, and first met her back in February of this last year, and have developed a great friendship and working relationship with Amy. She and her team came on. Hasn't been 6 months. It's been probably 4 months, but I'll let her tell a little bit about herself and then whatever she feels like talking about tonight. But please welcome one of our new CEOs, Mrs. Amy Summers.
What is going on, Rick Redford? Oh, I love it when you ask me to be on these things, Rick. Like, I just absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. And I love seeing all these guests like, Rick, I mean, 215, you must be kind of famous or something. That's awesome. 215 people on tonight.
We brought, hey, we didn't text that I was speaking. We texted that you were speaking.
All right. Yeah. Stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, first of all, Katrina Herrera, I absolutely love you. I love you. I love you. You guys, I'm going to tell you, I'm actually highlighting her story tonight. So if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, even if you're not, I have a public Facebook page. We are diving really deep into Katrina's story because it's very, very impactful. And Rick, the fact that you had her on tonight, I had already had her scheduled for tonight. And then we're like, oh my gosh, she's going to be on the RX Live. So I'm telling you that woman right there, you guys, has so much passion. She had every reason to quit on herself, and where she came from, where she's continuing to go. And our friendship means more than ever. And Katrina, first of all, sister, thank you for trusting me. She is a workout queen, and I love her. And she was wanting to get those arms. So I'm so proud that you took pictures of those arms. She's finally getting the gains that she deserves with these amazing products. And you guys, what I love about it more than anything, we have been here 4 months. So Katrina's been doing it 4 months, but that's okay. I'm not here to correct anybody, but I like saying it because she still has two more months to go. So in 6 months, who knows what she's going to be looking like? We're going to see her on the front of Fitness Magazine. But let me tell you, I don't know who I'm speaking to tonight. There's 215 of you on tonight. And 4 months ago, I made the biggest jump of my life. And I had the opportunity to meet I love Rick, you guys, I truly do. This man listened to me cry. He listened to me be mad. He listened to me. I mean, I just like, hey, he probably knew, hey, if Amy wants to Zoom with me, I better schedule out an hour because I don't know what I want you to know, you guys, is that yes, I did come from another company, okay? A company that I was married to, absolutely married to. I don't look left, I don't look right. I was 100% committed to that company for 8 years, and things change though. Things change, and unfortunately, it led me to Rick Redford. And basically interviewing this company for 6 months. I interviewed this company. I not only was it Rick, it was Fred, it was Mark, it was Jeff, it was Deanna, back to Rick, back to Fred, back to Dee. It was a very, very tough decision. All right. To move, because I was actually going to give up on the industry. I was actually just going to give up. I was going to throw in the towel. And my passion is this industry. Like, I love networking. I love health and wellness. The stories like Katrina are what get me going every morning and what gets me out of bed. You know, I'm not in this for Amy Summers and Sean Summers. Yes, this industry has changed our lives, but most importantly, what I love about this industry is it's about helping others, right? You help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want, right? And so let me tell you guys something. I hope that you can understand that it took a lot to come over here, because the number one thing that had to be in place, is that this company was going to be about the people, always. You know, even before I talked to Deanna Lotson about the products, it was the culture. It had to be a culture from the owners to Rick staff to corporate, that was all about the people that were joining this company, whether the business. I had to know that these people would always be taken care of, because it is the engine to the car, you guys. It truly, truly is. And after many Zooms and after many conversations, you guys, like, it was, you know, when it just hits you, like, it's just like in your gut, like, I knew that check mark was checked. You know, Rick and everybody that's here cares about you. They have your best interest at heart. They want to see you succeed. They want to see you grow in your health, in your wealth. They want to see you succeed. And you guys, it was just incredible when I heard Fred talk to me, and he wasn't trying to sell me to come over. You know, as you guys all know, they don't buy people. You know, they can just offer, hey, this is what we have to offer you and your team, and hopefully it's the right fit. Number 2, the products, you guys. I am a product junkie. I just like Katrina, you guys, I loved our products. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to go up without some of these products? And just like Katrina, you guys, I dove in right away and I said, okay, I'm putting all that away and I'm going to put these products in my body. You guys, when it comes from a product standpoint, and I know everybody says our products are better than your products, our products are better than your products, but our products are better than your products. I'm telling you, at ARIIX, they truly, really are. Literally, like the skinny drops, which that's what we nicknamed them, but Slenderize literally replaced 7 products that I was taking. The products are multifunctional. Like, I love that the Deanna Lotson basically has an open checkbook when it comes to ingredients and formulations, and she's a whippersnapper when it comes to, nope, I won't accept that. Nope, I won't accept that. Well, you want that with your formulator, the Wellness Advisory Board. And then, you guys, the compensation plan. I don't know how many of you guys are out there, but I was a part of a company where it's always the same people walking across the stage. It's always the same people winning the trips. It's always the same. And I'm like, okay, well, after 5 years, do we have anybody else that's winning out there? Is anybody else winning out there? And you guys, that was the number one thing. I was like, Rick, if we come here, you know, I want people to win. I want people to win. You guys, I knew that they would win in their health. That was a given. But if people just rolled up their sleeves just a little bit, and went to work, would they have success here? And you guys, this compensation plan and what this company gives back, they give back so much to you, and they reward you, whether it's through a commissions check, through your AOR points, through your loyalty shopping. I mean, whatever it is, they are always giving back, you guys. And Simon Chan asked me, what's your biggest accomplishment? And I'm like, my biggest accomplishment is seeing thousands of people win. And I hope I've never arrived. Like, I still want that. Okay. And you guys, and in 4 months, we have literally had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rank advancements. The most rewarding phone calls. I think I've shared this story before, Rick, but the person that thought right in the beginning, they were so mad, they were hot. And they're like, oh my gosh, ARIIX took $150 out of my bank account. And I'm like, they did? And I'm like, really? And I'm like, Rick, I think that we took $150 out of this person's bank account. And long story short, you guys, I'm like, well, check your bank account. And I was on the phone with people and they're like, no, Amy, we didn't ship anything extra. You guys, lo and behold, it was $150 check. Like, the girl literally called me back in tears. She goes, I did call my bank, and it was a deposit of $150. You guys, why that is so exciting is because that $150 meant so much to that family. Okay, you guys, you do not know where people are at in their life. $150 a week could change a family's circumstances. Could change their circumstances. All right. And actually that person was with me before at the other company and had never, ever got a check. All right. She's like, I don't even know how I got this check, but to earn $150 a week, that's what I'm here to do. You guys, it's not about, it's about reaching out and grabbing, what you want, what do you want? What's your vision? What's your passion? You guys, because I am telling you, you are partnered with people. You have a backbone with ARIIX and this corporate staff and these owners, and Britt pop up on my cell phone. He's like, hey, how are you? You guys, how awesome is that to have the CEO just call you up? He was actually working from home today. And he's like, you were on my mind and I just want to call and see how you're doing. I'm like, well, hello, Britt. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And you guys, and then just hearing his passion about where the vision is, where this is going. You guys, he shared with me on the phone, like they have a plan in place to be a $2.5 billion company. It's in place, the plan. Like they're just, or three.
In 3 years.
In 3 years, right? I'm sorry. In 3 years. Okay. You guys, they have these plans in place. They're not just saying it, just throwing you guys out some here. Well, let's just throw this out and let's get them all excited. You guys, I was a part of a company like that told me, oh, we're going to go public and oh, we're going to be $1 billion. You were like, well, what year? You said that 2 years ago. You said that 3 years ago. You guys, the line with ARIIX is huge. I mean, if you haven't bought stock, I don't even have it on my phone because my husband knows I would look at it all the time and he's like, we made X and X money today. We made X and X money today. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, how exciting that you can own stock of a company that you're building. How awesome that you can be partnered. I mean, I called Rick and I'm like, Rick, he goes, what do you need? And I'm like, well, I need you to say yes. And he goes, have I ever said no yet? And I'm like, no, you haven't said no. No, you haven't said no. So how awesome is it to call corporate and they basically say yes. They say yes. So what I want to tell you guys tonight is get that belly in your fire. And I know I say it backwards. It's an inside joke. All right. You guys, you got to get a belly in your fire or a fire in your belly. All right. And grab a hold of why you're here. If you've been here a couple years or if you're brand new, I'm still brand new. I'm still figuring it out. But every day I wake up and the biggest jump of my life. Remember when I was like, okay, I'm signing on the dot here. Here we go. Here we go. And Rick's like, Amy, I'm going to catch you. I'm going to catch you. And not only did he catch me, and not only did the owners of this company catch me, and but you guys, they've continued to catch me, right? The honeymoon stage is over. Like, I'm here. So how are they treating me afterwards? Like, they got the date, they put the ring on my finger, and hey, and it's a happy marriage, you guys. So what I want you to do is go out there and get it for your team. What Katrina said, when she thought the impossible was impossible, but it's possible, you guys, get a dream board out, go for it, you guys, get it. I mean, engrave it, grab a hold of it, you guys, because I'm telling you, it's exciting. I mean, my inbox is filled up. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm so excited, you guys. And when you're excited, guess what? People want to be a part of what. Open this mouth and share it. You know, get out the, you know, what do people think of you? Who cares what people think? Just go out and share your passion, because it will fall on the right ears. I promise you. You keep sharing your passion, it will fall on the right ears. And you guys, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to change their life, and you're going to change your own along the way. So, Rick, thank you so much for having me. I don't know if there's anything else you want me to cover. Katrina, sister, I cannot wait to share your entire story tonight. Girl, you've got my heart right here. And Rick, thank you for everything you have done for us and our team along the way, and continue to do.
You're welcome, Amy. And speaking of which, there's I sent that off today, so we'll get that taken care of. Your request for earlier today. Another yes. But anyway, one of the things, and there's something you highlighted, and then I want to turn it to our closing speaker. But one of the things you, because I remember, and you said to me, you said, I love these products. I said, you know what? You can keep loving those products.
Yeah.
We're not asking you to give up anything. I just want a chance. I just want a shot at, for you to try what we have. And
Yeah.
I think that there's a lesson there. There's a lot of people out there that love what they're doing, love their products. I don't think we should ever go out and try to convince them that that's bad and we're good, or they're wrong and we're right. I think it's a matter of just, you know, sharing passion and sharing what you believe in. Because I knew she'd fall in love with our products. I knew that because I have, and many others that I know have. We have not been able to place an employee order. I know, since July, but I'm telling you, the pressure I'm getting at home. I have 3 daughters that have 3 young kids. They have been buying Giving Greens because it's the only way that their kids will eat vegetables.
Oh.
And they're dying right now. They're like, I have to have more Giving Greens. And I'm saying, okay, well, as soon as I can get my order, my wife finally said to me, set me up an account. I don't care. I'll pay retail. We have to get the products to our kids. So it's just a matter of falling in love with a new product. Don't give up what you have today. Just fall in love with something new, and the opportunity will follow. So Amy, thank you so much for being on the call tonight. Just awesome. Thank you.
Love you. Thank you. Thank
You
you,
too.
Rick.
Back at you. All right. So our closing speaker tonight is another powerful woman that I'm in love with. This whole call, it's like, man, you know, where do I fit into this picture? So, Wellness Council member, president, one of the leaders that joined us from the Limu tribe. I love the term tribe. Her story is amazing, if she wants to share that part of it. But please welcome between Dr. Kristal Vance.
Well, hello. How are you?
Kristal. Good. How are you doing?
I am amazing. Like I said earlier to someone, I think this could possibly become one of the best weeks of my life. And if I don't call it out, how can it happen? How can it not? I'm like, it's got to happen. It's going to be an amazing week. So I'm fired up right now.
Perfect. Well, you know what? I'm going to just say you have an open mic.
Oh,
take
goodness.
this. Okay. Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase that. You have a limited open mic, but I'm going to turn the time to you and say, what are you thinking?
You know, for those of you who have never heard my story, I have been personally involved in this industry over the last 6 years. I was with the Limu tribe, and but I was a chiropractor for 20 in March, and went full time with this industry. And I did have a transformation here. So I've had the financial transformation. And what was insane is that the transformation was happening while I know, I just posted that, the 2009 to 2020. And so there's about 150 pounds different. I kind of had a balloon effect that happened even after that first picture happened. But I've had the health transformation too. I've had, this industry, this company, the tribe, the people were the exact puzzle pieces that I needed in my life. I hit 40. Well, there goes my age. I hit 40. I know, I hit 40 birthdays, and you do this, like, you know, you look at, you throw your whole life out in front of you and you start checking the boxes. Like, well, am I doing what I really, you know, how's this? And well, how's this on the scale of what I thought it would be? And I hit that 40 and I went, oh no. This is not what I thought 40 was going to be. And like financially, I was making 6 figures, but I was making $500,000 a year, broke in a different tax bracket, because I was doing what everybody else was doing, which was just living like I wasn't happy. So I just kept buying and I just kept traveling, and there was no fulfillment. There was no purpose to life anymore besides get up and do it over again, because you had to keep it going, because the paycheck had to keep coming in from the office. And so I was stressed to the max. Anybody ever been there? And like the health was like, if I could get back the seconds and minutes and hours and days in my life that I have thought about being fat, that I have thought about losing the next pound, that I have thought how many dollars I've spent on outfits that I've bought that I'm going to work myself into. If I could get back those moments and those dollars, well, baby, we'd be in Bora Bora right now. And I'm telling you what, it would be amazing. No, like, I'm not the only one. And that was the thing, is I realized, and I think that's where I started to have success here, when I realized that I wasn't so special, that I was so screwed up and nobody else was. Like, so that I could try to start losing some weight again, another system. I always just bought the pack because it was the best bang for your buck. I'm a businesswoman. I know that. Get the pack. So I got the pack. I started using it and I started to get some results, and I was like, well, this is cool. Finally, one that I wasn't questioning. I think it's helping me. Like, this was seriously helping me. Original 5X changed my life. And then my girlfriend, Robin DeMio, you guys might know her if you're here, gave me a little elbow and said, you really need to let your friends know what you're doing. And I was like, all right, how many do you want there? And she's like, 20. So I literally called 20 people. And I said, I'm inviting over 20 people to my house to hear what I'm doing. 20 people at my house. And they're like, yeah, I want to come. And so 20 people showed up at my house. Robin and Tammy Maltby drove up from Colorado. Lots of change now, right? We can do all this over Zoom now. So amazing. But they came to my house and I hid around the corner while they presented, because I was like, they're going to kill me. My friends are going to kill me I cared so much about what they thought that I was like, I couldn't even look them in the eyes. And then like Robin, as perfectly as Robin does, is like, circle, here's a paper. It has all of the different packs on it, and circle which one you want. And I'll come around, and if you're not sure which one you want, I want you to put from 1 to 10 how, right? She asked them, she gave them an assignment. And then she asked them to like participate and like communicate with her. And I'm like peeking around the corner, and I'm like, they're doing this. And then like I walk out, and I'm walking around the room, and they're all getting their cards out, and 17 people got a pack that night. Mainly because they asked them to get a pack. They were all just like me. They were my friends. We were all doing the exact same thing. You are the people you associate with. So I'm telling you, if you are wanting this, your friends are too. They may not listen to you, but they would listen to somebody else. And so that is the power of plugging them into the system and letting them hear the Zooms, and let that make a decision. Get what you need. And I'm so gracious, and so I have so much gratitude for what my upline did for me, my team. And so all I've ever wanted to do, that was the moment I found my purpose. That's the moment I found my why. The other night I was on a Zoom, and I started crying because somebody that has been a part of my team, who's been plugging away, enrolled a new rep, a rep that wants to build. And it was like victory for him. And it's just as much a victory for me, because I know that if I wouldn't have had stepped out in a little bit of faith, I might have hit around the corner, but I still stepped out in faith and said, I'm going to change my life. And along the way, I hope it helps somebody else. And so that's where I am right now. This week, with everything that's going on with the ARIIX Worry thing, it doesn't matter if it's ARIIX Worry. It doesn't matter if it's Grant Cardone or Tony Robbins or Amy Summers or Brent Palmer, or all they are is a catalyst, a person that gets up and asks for activity, and they direct us. And then you put your fire, that belly in the fire. Don't know what that's about. Gonna have to hear him. Or that fire in the belly, when that gets stoked, that's what I'm praying that happens this week. That's why I think it's going to be the best week of my life, because I think there's a lot of people in my life whose fires are going to get stoked, and you're going to remember what your why is, and you're going to take that out there, and you're just going to share it. And I'm telling you, hide around the corner all you want, but get it out there. You got to get it out there. You can close your eyes. It's like the roller coaster, but you got to get in the seat first. You've already bought the ticket. You're already here. You're going to the event. You're going to be on there all 7 days. You said all in. You're going. You're not going for a couple days. Don't self-sabotage over the next week. 7 days of 90-minute trainings could totally change your life, because in one of those 1-minute segments, your fire gets stoked and your life changes forever. Don't give up one of those 60-second segments. Nobody can show up for you. Nobody can show up for you but you. So that's where I am right now. I know we're like, Amy just perfectly put out this buffet of an amazing company ARIIX is. We're so blessed, y'all. Like I I love Limu, and everybody knows I love Limu. And we came in here and I'm like, they never say no. They don't say no. I need to ask for more stuff. I'm so used to not asking. I'm like, I need post Limu counseling because I need to be like, I need to change my mindset here. Now, I just want you, Rick, to know, and I know that Amy would totally like step in there. I know Brent would, all of us leaders would come in and say, eagles can soar. You guys have created the environment that we can come in and we can have and do whatever we want. So thank you. Thank you for creating that, because it's been done beautifully. It really blows my mind what it's almost like. Sometimes it's almost intimidating and makes you step back and go, wow, like, what did I do? How did I get here? Why us? Why? Thank you. That's all you can do is say thank you and go and share it with more people. And that's me. And I know that's these faces that are here. It's your week. Take this week and become a professional, whether you're full-time or whether you're part-time. Stoke that fire and come out. And can you imagine what 2021 is going to be like for us? We are going into the end of the year in absolute fire. Yes, we're not preparing. I'm telling you what, I grew up in this industry. I saw in this time of the year, you were in squirrel nut grabbing mode. You were just grabbing them because here comes the holidays and everybody's going to hide in a hole and go away. So get your nuts, go, 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 go. And that's so not what is going on right now. Everybody is like, charge the mountain. I love it. It's the best week of my life.
Kristal, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are on this call and you don't know what Kristal was talking about, 7 days of enrollment challenge. And if you want to learn more about it, you can check with any of the leaders on the call or in Facebook. If you want to go to Network Marketing Pro dash ARIIX Worre. ARIIX Worre is spelled E-R-I-C, last name W-O-R-R-E. It's free. You don't have to spend any money for it. And it's 7 straight days of training from noon to 1:30 Mountain Standard Time, beginning tomorrow and going through the 17th. And as I said on the slide earlier, we're running a promotion at the same time. There's daily giveaways. What you want to do is ride this energy wave. That's what's being created here, is an energy wave. If you don't believe in it, put a mirror under your nose to make sure you're breathing, because I'm telling you, it's what happens. When energy around you and everybody's moving the same direction, there is an energy that's created. You can choose. It's kind of like Finding Nemo or Finding Dory, where they catch the what is that current that they check, the great current or something. I don't remember the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. And but you can avoid it. You avoid it and it goes past you. You can watch it going past you. You can make that choice, or you can jump into it, not really knowing what you're doing. It doesn't matter. Jump in, because that energy is going to take you, and you're going to ride that energy, and you're going to talk to people that you didn't talk about before, because you're in this energy mode, and you're going to get up and you're going to feeling stronger and you're going to feel more energetic. That's a promise. So join with us, join with Kristal, join with Amy, join with everybody else that's going to be together. Amy, Kristal, Katrina, thank you. This was like Power Women. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, but this is like the Power Women Hour. And I'm just like riding that wave. So I've got a quote. I love this quote. I choose the quote like 2 days before this call. I never know the direction of the call, but for some reason it seems to work out. Napoleon Hill said, "Don't wait. The time will never be just right." Again, don't wait. The time will never be just right. I'm ending